So welcome to another episode of Taisha's Thoughts. Yes, I'm coming in with the 2 for 2. I'll gas, no brakes. I gotta make up for lost time, okay? Foop, foop. Beep, beep. Taisha skirt through. Ooh, wee. Alright, focus. So today I want to talk about friends. Yes. We all have friends. Some of us might have a lot. Some of us a little. You know, you say tomato, I say tomato. I don't like being in everybody's face, so I'd rather have a few. I'd rather have a few solid ones than 100 fake ones any day. But I'm going to dig into that. Let's get into it. So, for someone like me, I can be cordial and I can be cool with just about everybody. Well, almost everybody. You know, I ain't gonna lie. You know. But I don't vibe with everybody. And there's a difference. So, some people don't get me. They might think my sense of humor is whack. They might think the way that I come across or the way that I am, that I might be perceived a certain way, so they don't understand the Taisha or get the Taisha-isms that come out of my mouth, you know? And, you know, my 32 years of existence, one thing I have definitely learned is that I'm not here to please people. It's either with me, you gonna like it, or you don't. And it's just that simple. I'm sorry. You know, I've been through too much in my life for me to be trying to get the approval of any man except for the one, the only, the G-O-D. Okay? That's it and that's all. That's real talk. Now, I have learned in my journey of life when it comes to friends that, you know, some people can have a lot in common with you. And they might seem like an ideal type of friend, you know. Oh, she liked the same movies or he liked the same movies as me. We're into the same kind of things. You know, we speak the same language. You know, everything is copacetic. Everything all good in the hood. You know, everything good and gravy. You know what I'm saying? Keep it wavy, you know. But as you get older, this is what's more important. Not everybody is on the same journey of life with you, and that's mentally or spiritually or emotionally. Now I'm gonna clock this. I want y'all to understand this. Is that if you're trying to build a friendship with someone that maybe their level of maturity is not where you're at, or you could be in a place in your life, which I'll give you a perfect example. I had someone who I thought that they were a friend. They were there for me in a time of my life when my mom had just passed. And we had a lot in common. We laughed at the same jokes. This person's the only person I know besides Tamal that we can quote movie lines and we know what movie it is and we think it's just so funny. Like, I genuinely felt like I had a really good bond with this person and I really grew to really care about them, and I still pray for them and pray over them and their kids and everything like that to this day. You know, ain't no love lost. It just ain't nothing to gain anymore either, but I want to get into that. But the problem with this person was that 2022 was the worst year of my life, hands down. And I've never been so low in my entire life. And like I've said in one of my videos, like, you've never been low until all you can do is look up. And when I looked up, I felt like the only person I could really go to try to understand some of the pain that I was going through was God. And in that time, I realized I needed to be more grounded into the word. It was really vital for me to have a very important relationship with God. And there were a lot of also in that moment and in that time, there were a lot of things about me that I was discovering and realizing that I did not like about myself. And that I know I needed to change. You know, in the relationship that I've had with my mom, I've had my past transgressions and things like that. And I've definitely learned from that, especially after she passed. And I realized there was a lot about me that I needed to fix it. I needed to grow and I needed to change. And that I had became comfortable and very complacent being a type of woman that I did not want to be. Like, I wasn't growing anymore. I wasn't trying to grow or trying to elevate as a person and as a human being. I was comfortable being that way. But then when life got a hold of me and I lost my main girl, my mama, I realized it woke me up. And I knew that there were things about me I needed to get right. But this person that I was friends with, they were fine being the way that I knew I shouldn't be. They were fine with being comfortable and complacent. They were fine with holding on with grudges and unforgiveness. They were fine with the way that they were. And I saw so much of what I did not want to be in this person. But because the type of person that I am, and I know I'm not a perfect friend, but I am a ride or die type of friend. I'm the type of friend that I talk to you in your face, but I pray for you behind your back, not talk to you behind your back. That is the difference. Anything that you tell me in confidence that you don't want anybody to know, they won't know. There are people who I don't deal with to this day that I know things about that I would never go to someone else and talk about them, because you know why? I wouldn't want nobody to do me like that. And if I told you I wasn't going to say nothing to nobody, I mean that. That's just how I am. But with this person that I thought was my friend, they were fine being the way that they were. Even though they knew that they needed some healing, they needed some peace. There were a lot of things that we could have actually helped each other out and worked on together. They were in a place like, I want to be outside. I want to do me. I don't care about growing. You know, I don't care about the stuff that you think is what's important. So either you finna be outside with me, or or we don't need to be friends, kind of, or situation. And it's not a lot of times that I will choose myself, but in that instant, and in my heart and in my spirit, I felt like it was necessary to choose myself. And ultimately, that person decided that they didn't want to be my friend no more. They start actually talking to me. But you know what's crazy is that I'm thankful that that happened, because to be honest, I don't know if I would have honestly walked away from that friendship. I think I still would have tried to be friends with someone who wasn't on the same, who wasn't trying to elevate. And that's the thing, is that you need friends who are going to elevate and motivate you. Like, I want a friend I can ha and kiki with, but I also want a friend who's going to spit real game at me, who's going to spit real truth at me. And even if it's something that I don't want to hear, if it's something that could be detrimental for me as my growth as a person, or like Ty, you wilding, you doing too much, like you need to chill out, or I feel like maybe you need to go about it this way, because I think, you know, if you try to go about it this way, you're gonna get yourself in trouble. Like, I need that type of friend. Like, don't gaslight me up, you know what I'm saying? Call me out if I'm not moving or behaving, or if I ain't moving right, you know what I'm saying, or I'm not behaving right, but be respectful about it. But you know what I'm saying, like, but have my back. Like, this the thing, is that if they put you in a room that everybody's talking about me, I wouldn't care if everybody's talking about me. But if you joined into the conversation and had some negativity speak upon me, then we got a problem, because they don't owe me no loyalty or nothing. You do. I want a type of friend to be like, you're not going to be talking about my friend in front of me, because I'm going to let her know that you're talking about her, because that's the type of friend that I am. Okay? I can count on one hand how many really good friends that I have that are near and dear to my heart, that I pray over every day. I speak good over them every day. You know, I know as we get older, especially because we grown, we got churn, we got responsibilities and things like that, you know, and not like back when we were in our 20s and stuff like that. We, you know, to be texting and talking every single day, but when we link up, it's always love. That's the kind of friends that I have in my life, and that's the energy that you need, you know. And I know a lot of you probably be like, you know what, Ty, that sound all good and stuff like that, but I just don't have people like that in my life. But, you know, for starters, just that this. I had to learn this the hard way. But trust and believe and receive. You always going to attract people who have the same juju and same vibes as you. Like for me growing up, for a little bit, I tried to fit in, but I didn't fit in. And I realized, it took me a while, but I realized I don't have to fit in with people. I could just genuinely be myself. And either you gonna like it or you not. But real recognize real, and if the vibe is genuine, it's just gonna naturally flow and it's gonna develop into that friendship. Praying that it's a good friend. They coming in on the same principles and same type of mentality as you. But unfortunately, there's some people around here that look like sugar, but they taste like salt. Because sugar and salt look the same until you taste it. Now, I'm not saying going around and taste people, so don't take that out of content, y'all. But what I am saying is the fact that real recognize real, and if it's fake and if it ain't genuine, it's always going to bow. It will. And I think the things that you need to look for out as a friend is this, is that someone who you can talk to, someone who you can just be genuinely yourself, someone that you don't feel like you have to put your guard up or walls up to talk to them, that you have to keep things at minimum because you don't trust them. That's not a friend. You know, someone who can laugh with you, but they can also cry with you too. You know, someone, like I said, who's going to motivate and who's going to elevate you, who speaks positivity over you, who genuinely want to see you win. And everybody got a winning season. Everybody got a losing season. Everybody got a winning season. And really what's important in that season is that if you got a real friend, when it's your turn, they in their class, they're like, yeah, that's my girl, that's my girl, that's my girl. Hey, that's my girl, that's my girl. Like, you better get that award, or you better get that raise, or you better get that job. Like, yes, I see you, boo, I see you. But genuinely mean it from the heart. Because if it's fake, it's going to come out. And then, when it's your season, they the background like, go side, and, you know? That's what kind of friend you need. Not to gaslight you, but to boost you, baby. When you winning, they cheering. A friend that ain't gonna talk behind your back. The only thing they do behind your back is pray. Like, Lord, I speak love and light and positivity, and lives are not just surviving but thriving. I speak over them open hearts, open minds, soften hearts, soften minds. I speak over them from healing and peace of things they speak of and do not speak of, Lord. I pray over them, their children, their families, their friends, their loved ones, Lord. You know, I pray for them to stay safe on this road while they're traveling, Lord. Like, you know, I pray for them while they're going through these trials and tribulations in their life. That's what kind of friend you need. Someone that if they do come through for you, like if you need something, whether if it might be money or time, they don't, even when you know might have pissed their ass off, they're not coming back and throwing up in your face about what they've done for you. You know, just someone that good relationships are your quiet in a world that's loud, always boisterous, it's always thundering and lightning. But when you have genuine relationships with people, they're your quietness and they're your peace in the midst of all that loudness. Now, I know in this day and age, it's hard to find a good friend. I know. But trust and believe and receive. You know, if you stay true to who you are, you remain, and the things that I named, that you reciprocate that same energy back to, you reciprocate that same energy out, you will find people who genuinely match you. And you know what? There are people that I'm friends with, you know, I used to be friends with, you know, that were totally different from me. But the genuineness and the vibe was always real and always 100. And I can respect that too. Just because us being friends don't mean we have to have everything. You know, we have to like everything. I want you to be you. That's what makes this relationship flourish. I want you to be yourself. I wouldn't want you to be, hey, if you like these kind of men or you do this kind of thing, as long as it's something that's not going to hurt or harm you, sis, bruh, I'm all in with you. Nah, I may not like it. You know, you ain't finna catch me eating, you know. Okay. You know, I got friends who love to eat. They love to eat meat. I got one friend who vegetarian. Like, girl, like you, Jennifer. I just had to say your name, girl. Love you. But yeah, you need, while you eating your vegetables, I'm eating some meat and potatoes, but you know what I'm saying? That's your business, you know? I got friends who, like I said, I know they'll turn up with me, but they were also there for me when my mom passed too. Love y'all. Y'all know who y'all is. D and S. I ain't gonna say everybody's government name out there, you know? I made a friend, from my job. Mr. He alright. Shout out to him and his wife. Beautiful couple, beautiful people. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think, my cousin, which I consider her like a sister. I ain't gonna say the name. Jay, love you, boo. Like, I got a handful of people that I really rock with. And shout out to C. Love you, girl. I got a handful of people that I rock with, but I know they genuinely got me and I got them. And honestly, to me, that's all that really matters. And like I said, I feel like as long as you kind of reciprocate them same traits, you always 9 times out of 10 will find somebody who will always give that back to you because you're deserving of that. Yes, are there going to be some fake people that come along and try to bamboozle you, try to finesse you? Yes, I've had fake friends. I've had friends I've also outgrown because I'm on a different playing level field in my life. It ain't the club and want to go out all the time type of Taisha. Like, I'm grown, I got a child, I got bills, I got responsibilities. My mindset is different. I want to be better than I was 10 years ago. And there's some people unfortunately, you do outgrow. It is what it is. It's just how that it works. But the purpose of this video is the fact that true friendship will always elevate you and motivate you. True friendship is always people that always genuinely got you with no strings attached. And if you feel like that you're struggling with finding a friend, I can add you to the roster. Mwah. As long as the vibe is genuine, because if it ain't connecting, it ain't work. But even if the vibe ain't with me, it's always somebody out there that's going to match your energy. I promise you. Just stay true to who you are. Stay good to you. And I promise you're going to find the right people to be around. And pray over these people, and say, Lord, listen, this girl named Cynthia, she seemed like she cool, but I don't know. Let me know if she like that. And trust and believe and receive. People will always show you who that they are. You just gotta take heed to the warning signs. But with those people that I mentioned, and there's a few more that I forgot to throw out there, and I'm sorry, because I'm trying to think. You know what I'm saying? But for those, I never got no kind of warning signs that they were that they were flawed, that they were fake. They accept me, I accept them. We bring our own little mix, own little juju to the, to the table, and it's all good in the hood. And it ain't misunderstood. You feel me? Bang. All right, y'all. So this is another episode of Taisha Thoughts. Please like, comment, subscribe. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for hanging on with me. I know, like I said, I've been MIA, but I promise to keep it consistent. Peace.